hardware that would carry the software, assuming they could ever fix the cyber attack. And then you'd basically have neutralized command, communications, and relay capabilities. And then you would move in with your attacking force.
I mean, it's all energy,
All directed energy.
no vehicles, no anything.
Not needed. Yeah. A vehicle could potentially deliver a weapon. So this is another thing to keep in mind too. You could use a low yield nuclear weapon. No mushroom cloud, no way to even identify that it was a nuclear weapon. You could potentially drive it in a truck and no kidding, just like pop it up from the back bed of the truck. It goes up 500 feet, half a mile, explodes, neutralizes the entire area.
I guess what I meant is if we got hit with an EMP, there would be no vehicles, no electric, no communications, no radio, no nothing.
Not if it's modern. You're exactly right. Because an EMP would short the circuitry. So anything that's got a smart chip, modern day cars, cell phones, all that stuff would be neutralized. Your old school Chevelle should still be good to go, but your Tesla would not go anywhere. It'd be a brick, right? Yeah, if we were to be hit by an EMP, that's essentially how it would work. And again, the more likely way that we would see anything like this happen is we would first see a cyber attack that would neutralize our ability to identify the incoming weapon that would discharge the EMP. So we would see some kind of mass attack that distracts us and blinds us to the incoming attack that launches the EMP and destroys everything.
Do you think that this is a realistic scenario?
Not for us, not for the United States.
Why so?
Because for someone to, first of all, the United States is so large, it would be very difficult to successfully coordinate an attack against the United States that does both of those things, right? And we've got lots of shielding on our most sensitive equipment. So if someone were to try, think of the cities you'd have to cover at one time: Miami, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Houston, Dallas, Nashville. Like, you'd have to cover tons of cities with a coordinated cyber attack and coordinated EMPs to neutralize the United States.
Thank you for that. I need to get water.
The shielding that's on
after this
military
video, I will.
would be penetrated by the EMP. It's really unlikely, right? Because if you made one mistake, we'd have command and control centralized, and we'd be able to respond with the forces that we have through backup lines. Your telephone lines wouldn't go down, right? Because they're not reliant on conducting chips. They're reliant on fiber optic cables and sometimes just old school Ethernet cables, right? Like, there'd be a lot of infrastructure still in place in the United States. But that's exactly the kind of attack that I would expect to see in an assault on Taiwan. That's exactly the kind of attack that I would expect to see the next time Russia tries to take one of their former satellite states.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't affect the military bases, but it definitely would affect the civilian population.
For sure.
And with no electricity, there's no food, there's no water, there's no heat.
Right, there's no grid.
No cooling, and so I think that alone, what are they, it's estimated, you have 3 days if something like that were to happen before everything comes unglued and it becomes every man for himself. So really they wouldn't have to take the military out, because the civilian population would just basically eat itself alive.
There's the X factor that we're not considering is what happens when there's an attack. Ukraine is a fantastic real-world example of this right now. President Zelensky's approval rating on February 21st, 2022 was 30%. 30%. President Zelensky's approval rating on February 22nd, 2023 was 90%. Now, why am I saying that? Did the guy suddenly become an amazing president in 1 year? He's the same guy, right? That 90% approval rating came from a mix of gung-ho, hyper-nationalistic Ukrainians who are still in the country, because remember, they've had tens of millions of refugees leave the country. Plus, only a fraction of those gung-ho people can even get to a computer to take a survey. So it's a small sample size of a limited population that all answer 90% approval rating, right? But the thing that demonstrates is that when there's a common aggressor, everything changes. You and I are sitting here talking about the potential negative impact of woke culture. As soon as somebody pulls a gun on any of us, on you, me, or some person who self-identifies as they or them, we've got a common enemy. All of a sudden, we don't care about their pronouns. We care about the enemy. So if somebody were to attack the United States, we wouldn't eat ourselves from within. We'd sit there, we'd probably lock arms, pick up weapons, and fight the enemy. That's what we did after 9/11. I know you remember what 9/11 was like.
I definitely remember that. That was a different time.
It was a different time.
We weren't near as divided as we are today.
We weren't, but some of the most contentious activity we saw was coming from the Gore and Bush elections just prior to that.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to believe you. I really do. But I just don't see. I don't see Americans locking arms. I just don't see it today.
We need a common enemy.
Yeah.
What scares me, to be very honest with you, what scares me is the fact that the administration also knows we need a common enemy.
Yeah.
So
I don't feel like the Trump administration did it. I don't feel like the Biden administration. I don't think unity is on anybody's agenda, and while I do agree that we need a common enemy to unite, I mean, the actions of both administrations are, in my opinion, extremely divisive.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Sean Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that
The hottest? For the hottest? Yeah, let me get water. Why is France preparing for war? What's happening?
For decades, France breathed a sigh of relief, believing that the dark days of major wars were behind them. The collapse of the Soviet Union signaled the end of an era,
Sakura
and with it, Western nations resolved to cut their military budgets, confident that peace had arrived to stay. However, the winds shifted suddenly. Russia's brutal invasion of Ukraine shook the foundations of European security, forcing France to confront a harsh reality, the constant threat of a very close enemy. Imagine this. You live in the city of New York, and in Miami, more than 400,000 enemy soldiers are marching. How would you feel? The proximity of the conflict, unfolding just 1,800 kilometers from its border, made France realize a harsh reality. And so, for the first time in decades, French military forces are preparing for the unthinkable, a large-scale war against a formidable adversary, Russia. A clear sign of this shift in mindset occurred as early as 2022, when the world was still trying to make sense of the events in Ukraine. The country's top generals, policymakers, and intelligence agencies convened to create a plan called the French National Strategic Review. This document details how France plans to confront the emerging threats. Another clear sign of its intentions came more recently. In a surprising move, President Emmanuel Macron appealed to Ukraine's allies, urging them not to be cowards in providing support against Russia. He added, "We will do whatever is necessary to ensure that Russia does not win this war." These harsh words echoed around the world, offering a glimpse of what may lie ahead. But what exactly is behind this sudden shift in France's military posture? Is France being alarmist or merely realistic? As you can see,
Yeah,
since
Russia
Russia's
can't
invasion of
nuke every
Ukraine in
country,
2022,
right?
the world has changed dramatically. This invasion not only challenged the world order, but also
Right?
forced France into a war economy.
Подбили, блядь. В этот дом можно тоже.
Now, the country is undergoing a transformation that the chief of the French army staff, Pierre Schill, called the most significant transformation and modernization since World War II. The French armed forces are among the most powerful and experienced in Europe. But there's a problem. For more than 2 decades, its military budget has been shrinking year after year. As a result, the French armed forces, although powerful and battle-tested, have had to undergo major transformations.
I just realized something. Now I know why the Cybertruck is shaped the way it is. It's because you could just paint it like one of these. Oh, God.
Year after year. As a result, the French armed forces, although powerful and battle-tested, have had to undergo major transformations and reductions. To give you an idea, France's defense spending fell from 5.4% of GDP in 1960 to just 1.8%
Yeah, the era
in
of
2019.
Toyota. The
A similar
Toyota
trend occurred
Hilux.
in most Western countries during this
Move
period.
over.
It all made sense at the
There's
time.
this new,
as
there's
the
a
Soviet
Cybertruck
Union
in
had just
town now.
collapsed, and the world seemed safer than ever. So, to reactivate its defense industry, French President Emmanuel Macron recently unveiled a
Mounted with
6-year defense
lasers.
budget worth
It's not machine guns anymore, it's gonna be
$450 billion.
lasers.
representing an impressive increase of almost 40%. To put this into perspective, France is currently the 6th largest military spender in the world and is likely to rise in the rankings if it continues on this path. But what's noteworthy is that this new plan doesn't call for any significant increase in troop size or new tank production. And this has sparked a significant debate about whether these expenditures are being made effectively. So, a nagging question arises: where is France investing its massive military budget? The country faces a serious problem with its artillery. At the start of the Russian invasion, France could only produce 1,000 artillery shells per month. They've since managed to triple that amount, but there's a strange reason why they can't reach their target of 5,000, a shortage of gunpowder. According to the news agency France 24, nitrocellulose, also known as gun cotton, is a key ingredient in gunpowder. And guess where most of that supply comes from? China, which curiously stopped selling it to France shortly after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Odd, isn't it? If we delve into the shadows of French military strategy, we'll discover that its primary bet is to strengthen its nuclear deterrent force. With nearly 300 nuclear warheads ready to be launched from submarines or aircraft, France is the European Union's biggest nuclear power. Billions are being invested to maintain at least one nuclear submarine constantly patrolling the seas, ready for a devastating strike if necessary. Meanwhile, other crucial sectors are also receiving massive injections of resources. France is developing new nuclear missiles with a range of 500 kilometers and acquiring dozens of modern fighter jets capable of delivering nuclear weapons.
Oh, hell no, they got
cyber
cyberplanes too?
The Navy. The former French soldier and historian Michael Goya
And cyber
stated
boats.
that the French Navy has shrunk its workforce by 40% in recent decades. Its number of warships, frigates, and submarines has decreased by more than 50%. That's why another significant portion of the budget will be consumed by the development of a next-generation nuclear-powered aircraft carrier called PANG, which weighs nearly double the first and will be at sea by 2038. As you can see, France's strategic focus is to strengthen its unique air and maritime capabilities within NATO,
2038 is
rather
a
than
little...
trying to rival
That's
allies
kind of late,
in
don't you
numbers
think?
of troops and tanks. Experts disagree, arguing that France should
Pang
invest more
is
in vast quantities of armored
Tang.
infantry vehicles and tanks.
Pang.
They advocate this idea mainly because the country has a vast coastline and a naturally useful geography in terms of defense, making it a key player in European security.
That's
But
true,
then,
Midnight. I
what
was
truly
hoping they
motivates
would
Macron
show
to
it.
prepare so intensely for war? Many believe it's something personal. Apparently, he felt personally betrayed by Putin. Few know this, but Macron met with the Russian leader
Yeah,
shortly
remember
before
this?
the invasion, seeking
Remember that?
negotiations.
He said,
Even
don't worry,
after the
world,
conflict
I'll
began,
talk to him.
Macron advocated not humiliating Russia to keep the doors open for a diplomatic solution. But Putin rubbed salt in the wound by invading anyway. And now, the watchword in the minds of the French is sovereignty. If you flip through the pages of their national defense strategy we mentioned earlier, you'll see the word
Hey,
sovereignty
Jinx.
repeatedly used. It's no coincidence that this concept
Yeah, sovereignty. And do you know what that entails? Do you know that France is also pulling away from, not just the EU? They're the ones who are calling for independence from America. With, the alliance and stuff. As if they're wanting to be a new world power. So it's not just about stopping Russia. It's the whole power balance on the board. They want a piece of that
is
pie.
now widespread across Europe. Burned by the scars of Nazi occupation, the French seem obsessed with never again having their autonomy stripped away by a foreign power. Since then, They've made bold strategic decisions, such as developing their own nuclear weapons and even temporarily withdrawing from NATO's military structure in 1966 to avoid being a pawn of the United States. But building a war machine comes at a
Pawn?
price. Macron
pawn?
announced a controversial increase in the retirement age from 62 to 64 to help finance part of the rising military expenditures. Protests erupted in the streets, with the population feeling squeezed between a rock and a hard place. Looking closely, a grim picture emerges from France's defense strategy.
Just another
Its
Monday
stocks of
in
anti-tank missiles and
France.
armored vehicles seem worryingly meager compared to the Russian threat. Even the
It's like their
projected number
national
of new tanks
pastimes,
and armored
protesting.
vehicles is being reduced. Is France putting too many chips on a plan that envisions the use of nuclear weapons which may never be used? Is maintaining this focus while leaving its troops ill-equipped the best path? All indications point to yes. These signs suggest that France seems to believe that the best way to maintain sovereignty is with a reliable nuclear deterrent and robust defenses against cyber and space warfare. At least that's where a significant portion of the funds is going. A sizable amount of money is also going toward increasing its intelligence capabilities because, as we've seen, they had to fire the head of their intelligence agency when he failed to predict that Russia's intention was to invade Ukraine. On the grand chessboard of European geopolitics, France is making a bold and risky gambit. The country is one of the world's major military powers, and its defense industry, though pruned after the Cold War, remains among the strongest. Only time will tell if its plan to focus on autonomy and nuclear capabilities will be enough to deter aggression and secure its place as a leader in European security. But one thing is certain, the dark clouds of war loom ever lower, and France is moving rapidly to try to shield itself from the approaching storm. The question that remains is, will it be enough? We hope you enjoyed this analysis, which we prepared with great dedication. What do you think of France's plans? Do you think they should spend more on defense, or should they leave that to their allies while focusing on their nuclear capabilities? Participate in this debate and leave your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel to receive more analyses like this one. Until the next video!
On a un délai de combien de temps avant décollage 3 minutes.
In California's Mojave Desert, Captain Laure is in charge of launching a surveillance drone. There's also a team handling communications.
11 décollage, 1 mic.
The SMDR is a small intelligence drone 4 meters wide. It can be deployed in less than 15 minutes. Its job is to spot and film enemy positions within a 30-kilometer radius.
Do you have a static target or not?
Ouais, celui-là c'est un.
Yes, that's a covered equipment truck.
matériel bâché.
And that's a tanker truck.
C'est un camion citerne.
Ils sont
How long have they been static?
The operation is part of a joint exercise called Capstone 4. On this military base, 5 other armies are taking part, almost invisible, except for this autonomous American helicopter.
Ça fait un peu des étoiles dans les
Being
yeux.
here and being able to use our sensors,
Pour pouvoir mettre en œuvre.
we've got stars in our eyes.
Et là, on
We're
est
reaping the rewards of all our work,
de tout le travail qu'on peut faire.
and
Voilà,
we
on est
feel
intégré, on se
completely
sent,
welcomed
complètement
among our
intégré,
allies.
Au milieu de nos alliés.
It's the first time that France has been invited to work with the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. The objective is to test communication between the armies. One example is the data gathered by the drone and collected in this Griffin, a state-of-the-art armored vehicle used as a command center.
Our job is to verify the intelligence and the position of the vehicle that's been identified. Then that information goes to the American division to be destroyed by American artillery.
It might look like a simple transmission, but it is often encrypted data that needs to be sent to an ally whose computer system is rarely compatible. The aim is to speed up this process during coalition operations.
What we're essentially working on is interoperability, the ability to act together during an operation. This has a technical component. How do we connect to each other and pass on information? It's all to enable leaders in the field to understand and make decisions faster than the adversary.
The other challenge is cultural. The allies have to overcome the language barrier and understand the protocols specific to each army. With the world facing more conflict, the US no longer seems willing to police the world on its own.
It always helps to have a bit of a sense of urgency whenever you're trying to do something difficult. And yeah, the world is a volatile place. There's all kinds of conflicts all over the place, and we certainly want to be prepared. Whatever you think about what the future is going to bring, no country is going to tackle that future by themselves. We're going to do it with our allies and our partners. We want capable partners. We want partners who have the idea of innovation in their spirit, and that can bring, again, new technologies and a willingness to operate with other countries.
That is why France has brought its latest technological developments. French forces have deployed these next-generation sensors. They're capable of detecting the noise or vibrations of enemy vehicles or individuals on foot. Once they're positioned behind a hill, observation can begin.
So a few minutes ago, my sensors detected a group of people on one of my positions. The aim of these sensors is to monitor an area and provide information about it from a distance. Otherwise, you'd have to do it directly with a pair of binoculars. The sensors show it's at almost 3 kilometers. We're still testing these to see if it's useful in the field to contribute on a technical and tactical level.
These innovations are designed to prepare the Army for the next 15 years. They're also of interest to the other guest country at these joint exercises, Japan.
Is there a battery inside? Yeah, the battery can last. Last is 30 days.
French-made armor, drones, missiles. This Japanese officer seems impressed.
Griffon, I told him that you should export at once to the Ukraine to help them.
State-of-the-art equipment and the deployment of 200 French soldiers over several weeks. It's a major operation, much needed due to the emergence of conflicts closer to France, like in Ukraine or between Azerbaijan and Armenia.
Wars like the one we've seen in Nagorno-Karabakh are extremely challenging, reminding us how ready we have to be, how much we have to train, how much harder we have to fight.
France hopes to be invited again next year to establish itself as a resourceful army and a key ally of the United States in Europe.
Yeah, 'cause they have the Gundams.
For the first time in decades, the French military is preparing for the unthinkable: high-intensity warfare against the near peer.
French President Emmanuel Macron has called on Ukraine's allies to not be, quote, cowards in providing support for the war against Russia.
We will do everything necessary so that Russia cannot win this war.
Chocolat bleu, the rematch none of us saw coming, unless you had read France's 2022 National Strategic Review. It's written by their top generals, policymakers, and their intelligence agencies. It outlines how the country plans to address emerging threats. According to it, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, about 1,800 kilometers away from their own borders, has not only challenged the world order, but forced France into a wartime economy. To put into perspective just how close that is to them, if you live in New York, it would be like if there was 400,000 Russian soldiers in Miami. French Army Chief of Staff Pierre Schill called it, quote, a transformation and the most important modernization undergone since World War II. France's armed forces are one of the most powerful and combat tested in all of Europe. But there's one problem. 2.5 decades ago, when they had their last major transformation, it shrank their military size and budget. This graph here shows how French defense spending as a percentage of their GDP from 1960 to today has gone down from 5.4% in 1960 to 1.8% in 2019. A similar trend happened throughout most Western countries during this time. This made perfect sense. The Soviet Union had just collapsed, and it seemed like the world had never been safer. To kickstart their defense industry back into high gear, France's President Emmanuel Macron recently unveiled a 6-year defense budget, which will now total $450 billion, representing nearly a 40% increase. France is 6th in the world for defense spending by purchase power parity, and it's climbing. But you might be surprised to learn the new plan doesn't call for any major increase in force size. Strangely, it doesn't ask for a massive boost in production of new tanks. This has caused a major debate, both inside the French defense establishment and to outside observers, about whether the additional funds are being spent effectively. So what new capabilities and weapon systems will French General Pierre Schill actually invest in? And how is French President Macron attempting to position himself as one of the top leaders of European security? But before we get into that, I want to tell you about this video's sponsor, AFMA, the American Armed Forces Mutual Aid Association. Established war and French President Charles de Gaulle of approximately, did I use that term? Comes first. De Gaulle was a strong supporter of his nation's in France's history do help explain why they're so focused on autonomy. And I don't mean that they're necessarily worried about being invaded by Russian ground forces or occupied by Chinese soldiers. We don't even have to get as alarmist as all that to understand the French point of view. What I mean is they have made a pattern of strategic decisions clearly meant to prevent themselves from becoming too dependent on any great power, friend or foe. For example, France is less dependent on Russia for energy requirements than some of its neighbors. They currently only need about 17% of their energy imported from Russia. Law, multilateralism, Western values are being openly challenged by several states. This dynamic is sustained by resentment towards political legacies, sometimes colonial in nature, and perceptions of unfair development, which dovetail with the growth in authoritarianism and illiberal regimes around the world. The way I personally interpret what the French government is saying there is that they believe that Russia, Iran, and China see the current world order as unfair, that it favors the West, and due to that, there's been a rise of authoritarian governments in response. So if I'm interpreting this correctly, China, Russia, and Iran are trying to change the world order to be more in their favor. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Sometimes it might take 10 years to transform your armed forces, but if you plan military planning, the major takeaway from the document is that the French military's traditional focus from territorial defense forces within their own land was redirected to meet new global challenges in a threat environment that was otherwise known as terrorism. And that's what former President Sarkozy did. He transformed their military into an expeditionary force. And in 2009, they fully rejoined the NATO organization. Francophone Africa would be the primary task of the French military. The rising terrorism in the Sahel region in former colonies saw those countries requesting help from France's expeditionary forces. A key concept we need to keep in mind here is that the French military is attempting to make a major transition from what's called that expeditionary force to a high-intensity force. According to Army Doctrine reference publications in other areas inside the EU, that France is uniquely positioned to be able to contribute to in ways that some other countries aren't, because of how technically skilled their economy is. The French government services have been hit with intense cyber attacks recently. This falls under Strategic Objective 4, where they say, quote, adopting response strategies that galvanize all the options the state has available, both European and international, means cyber attacks can be made particularly costly for attackers. So what I think they're saying there is that all that $4 billion isn't just going to cyber defense, it's also going to something called cyber retaliation or cyber attack. You hear about cyber defense all the time in the West, but no one mentions their cyber attack ability that we know they have. Defense is often just another word for offense in these kind of papers. They use a lot of euphemisms. Little by little, the bird builds the nest. The Chief of Staff of the French Army, General Pierre Schill, reported that the army wouldn't increase in size, but that their reserves would double from 40,000 to 80,000. Instead of investing in pumping out more tanks, they're going to double production of their Caesar howitzers to 8 per month and invest in quality over quantity. General Pierre Schill's strategy will be to reorganize the French army away from small units attaching to each other in kind of like a Lego block modular way to instead be this larger cohesive groups that deploy together. So how is that artillery capability doing? From a French parliamentary report, quote, The overall deterioration of French munitions stocks since the end of the Cold War seems to have become untenable both in view of the current strategic context and France's military ambitions. At the start of Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, France could only produce 1,000 shells per month.
Okay, what do you guys think about it? I think we'll be here. Just remember, keep a crowbar by your bed, because that's, I don't know, it's the best melee weapon. Especially in a zombie apocalypse, you can use it to bash their heads in. Or poke through their eye socket. It'll never dull out on you. Like a sword would. And it has lots of utility for getting into things, opening doors, and sewer, manhole covers, and everything. Yeah, it's utility and melee. We'll be fine. Everything will be okay, guys. Right? Crizzle, can you change the title of the stream? I want to grind, the Overwatch Battle Pass. 'Cause I'm getting close now, I think. And I'm gonna rank up too while I'm at it. I'm gonna multitask. Yeah, I can. Guys, be sure to hydrate. I need to have channel point redeems. I need one for like hydrate and stretch and stuff, you know? Now be the next thing.
Both? Both is good.
What the fuck is that? What? Ah, Jesus. Okay. Well, run defense. I hear Kiriko is pretty okay. And I need to fight. I need to be able to fight. I can't just mercy my way up the ladder. I will fucking fall on my ass if I do. Mark my words. I can't trust these stupid fucks to carry. I gotta do it myself. Toxic. Oh, fuck. Diva, eat the ball, yo. He's gonna charge pretty soon. Hey, hey, hey. That was not cool. Oh, God. Look how pushed up my team is. What are they defending over there? What the fuck are you defending? Oh my God. What are they... What? My team is the April Fool's joke, not these googly eyes. Look at Bastion go. Go, Bastion, go. Do something. Okay. Yeah, that was so good. That was awesome. Nice. What can do? I threw the Suzu! Motherfucking A, dude. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the music because I need to focus. Because it's not a chill session. Look, they're already saying Blood Gushes is GG. I swear our Bastion's a bot, and I don't mean that he's a robot. Oh my God. But he plays like one, absolutely. I hate this. I hate myself. I hate this fucking game. This is my first game back in like a week? Days? Man! How much damage did he put out?
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
1K? 1.5K? More than the Junkrat? Look if it kills. I can't support because there's literally nothing to support. Ow. Now I'm gonna have a 1v1 with the Hanzo here. Now Diva did something. Will someone please aim at the Mercy? Please. Fuck. Please, somebody aim at the Mercy. I don't think I've seen anyone shoot a single shot at her. She's just having a good time. I wish I could be that Mercy. Look, she was even flanking our team. This... yeah, this is dumb. Like, Ryan can just, like, go and swing infinitely. Dude.
Next track.
Yeah, it's a PS5 exclusive, because apparently PS5 players lack half a brain cell. This is an exclusive form of Overwatch, the short yellow bus edition. I'm the one in the wheelchair. Look. Was that a bit harsh? I'm sorry. So done. Fuck. I swear to God, I wish I could be a better example of playing Lucio, which I love to play, but I swear to God, it's not my fault. Chat, tell them it's not my fault. I swear to God, it's not my fault. How come he doesn't get the googly eyes? Where's... I want to be the gold one. Okay.
I think we're here to be heard.
See, this is the Chinese theater. And it looks just like this, you guys. And you imagine the whole countertop was just lined with drinks and popcorn and nachos. It was good.
Let's get this show on the road.
Cause Blizzard's in the Illuminati. With all the sex scandals they have, how could they not be? It's part of the culture. So you don't want to fight at the choke, you want to actually just push through. And then you want to like go here. Fuck you, May. Did you see that shit? Did you see that shit?
Switching tracks.
I tried. I'll just hang by my team or something, I guess.
Humanity is shackled. I find the key.
I suck at this.
No opposition.
Magalai Barry.
It's
Fuck you, Mercy. I hate this. Man, fuck. Stupid goofy ass.
The process begins
Stun.
again.
Fuck you in your pen. I swear to fucking God, dude. Junkrat, I swear you're literally in his fucking face. And you can't even? Are you playing with your eyes closed? Oh my God. They're not even fucking good. Man. Oh my.
Your assistance is appreciated. Play of the game.
The stupid fucking googly eyes don't help either. Fuck you, Blizzard, suck a dick. The stupid fox. Fuck Blizzard. Piece of shit ass motherfuckers. No. I don't want to. 'Cause I'm not the fucking problem. I'm just gonna pick every skin that doesn't have stupid fucking googly eyes. Or does it just take it off when you change? I guess it does.
We will find tranquility.
Systems calibrated for maximum cooperative behavior.
I'll see this matter resolved.
Yeah, did you see fucking McCree, like...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mark it. On with it.
Really, guys? Really? Can we get to the point? Did you see my team just like Cloud 90 it? Not even C9, but Cloud 90. Oh. Hey, dude. Hey.
The cycle begins anew.
Sojourn en route.
I'm in the reject queue. Man. McCree, you'll do something, won't you? No. Man.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Lost. Next, flashpoint ruins.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
It's like the same team. It's the same team from last game. On my team. And
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. Area denial.
Enhancing your I can fix that.
Sick for the punch.
Nisun just like... They just fucking leave me there to die. I guess I'll try to learn how to play Brigitte. Make some use of my time here. I'm also gonna go in by myself.
I'll remember that for next time.
It's go time. Next, flashpoint palace.
Me too, guys. Me too.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Group up
Trust
on
in the
me.
process.
Roger that.
Flashpoint.
What did they say? I don't understand what they just said. I don't understand the words that came out of their mouth.
Hang on till.
I am obtaining the objective.
Nice jump, Winston. A+.
Assistance would be appreciated. Virtuosity is an I am on the offensive.
No sweat. Just try again. Special delivery.
Hang on, Maya. I am.
Oh, I swear.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Yeah, I can't play for fucking jack shit.
Traveling to New Queen Street. Prepare for battle. Select
Fuck,
your
dude. There's the Mercy again. I don't know if they were on my team or what. If that's the same team.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
You're lucky you're a robot.
Fucking pool of throwers right now or something.
That was not an invitation to talk to me.
Supplying damage increase.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Amplifying your power. Checking in.
Defeated the robot.
The enemy is pushing their barricade.
Ich sollte schnell zurück.
I don't know what the Doomfist did there. But she got me like it was nothing.
I am here to support. Stop their push. Enhancing your strength.
I found.
This will just take a moment.
fun. She's running to the Reaper. Oh my god. Where was she going? Oh, cotton. What is, fucking god. What the fuck? I'm like looking around the map and look how spread out everyone is. Oh my freaking Christ, man. Good ult there. Okay, here comes Reaper for the ult. There it is. And I guess I'll res. I know, dude. I'm fucking bewildered right now, because this is the third match in a row. I guess, like, this late at night, everyone's just fucking really high or sleepy or both. But I don't think they should be running calm. Holy fucking shit, dude. They suck ass. If you guys fucking play like this, please uninstall the game. Or go play Call of Duty. God, dude. I'll just ult to save myself. How's that? It seems like a good use of an ult, right?
It's go time.
Gavin. Again, nice ult. Fucking clown. Stupid ass Bastion. Okay, here's his ult. Alright. Alright, we lost because they have a Zarya. And our team is just probably gonna shoot the bubble because they're basic bitches like that. And GG. There it is, fucking super gremlin popping off. Come on. No, they actually killed them. Bastion's not important to res. Fuck. Oh my god. God fucking Bastion, do it something. I rezzed you. I rezzed you, Bastion. Do it. Not that. That wasn't it. It was the opposite of that, motherfucker.
Stay on the robot side or we lose.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Face the sunrise.
Oh. I just picture heels coming out of my pair of titties and always feeling like it's never enough. So I need like a second pair of titties and just like having like, like my namesake in League, Milky Cure, Milky Heels, just heels straight from my fucking cow udders. Maybe then it would be enough. Maybe just enough. Yeah. You don't understand. The first time I've seen a chick with like 2 sets of tits on the internet, I thought it was real. I didn't know it was Photoshop I was still very young and naive, and I thought it was a real thing. Are you guys enjoying these matches? These fucking clown fiestas? Apparently April Fools has not ended for these fucking simpletons. I swear to God, once I complete this battle pass, never again. Fuck battle passes. I hate it. I got 10 levels. 10 levels of torture, and I'll be fucking done. I don't even want these titles. I wanted Haunted Shadow or something, but honestly, no, I don't even want any of these. What do you mean, but Venture? Venture's not in this battle pass. What? I mean, she's fun to play, I guess, but I'm a support main. I quit this battle pass. Look, I haven't even upgraded. But I don't want to upgrade until I complete it, you know? There's the eyes. I have 22 out of 24 skins. What are the ones I don't have? This one and this one. But there's also Dr. Ziegler and where's the beach one? The lifeguard. They don't even show it here. I guess not. Now all of a sudden the queue is taking its sweet time. Probably the fucking throwers went to bed, conked out after that. You see how much our fucking tank sucked when they were Doomfist? They didn't even do anything. They tried to fight ranged with Doomfist. And then they jumped around when they started getting hit in panic.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Probably.
I carry my burdens alone.
Fight your true nature.
Is this one a scrap or a heart?
To be heard.
I wasn't listening.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The fray is upon us.
Fuck you, Callie. Man, dude. Okay. Nice. No, this cow bitch.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility.
Hey, Robbie.
I am taking the point.
Let vengeance consume you!
Fuck you, Orisa. There. Whenever there's some aggressive ass fucking Orisa, I just put them down with Zenyatta. It's my favorite thing to do, cause fuck them, that's why.
No.
It's high tide.
Oh. Literally no one cares. That was so funny how quiet it got. Everyone stopped moving. Oh, fuck. What? Hi, Rolly. Level...
True strength does not always lie in victory.
2-1.
What level is that? Level 1000 something?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective. Don't worry.
I don't know.
One more mistake.
I've just been playing a lot back then. Not so much anymore. I'm just grinding out the battle pass. I like to play Mercy, but I'm in like fucking silver and it's hell to climb with Mercy in this Lova tier. So it's cool. I help people get into diamond and I help them get into platinum. But I myself am a fucking silver scrub. And I will always be a silver scrub until I'm a bronze scrub. Because that's how this game works for me. Hanzo, you tried. Can you even snipe a Rosing Mercy? Classic. I love playing Turb though. I know, right? It fucking sucks. I'm like the shepherd. Or the Sherpa on Mount Everest, you know? That's what it feels like. Not really.
Let vengeance consume you!
Nice, McCree. Nice. What was your plan there, McCree? What was your plan?
Coalescence is charging.
When he asked me that, I almost wanted to retort and say, "Wanna see my dick?"
It's high tide.
Hey, Rolly. Hey, Rolly. I know we just met, but and that's funny. I did my job. I got him up. The rest is up to him and the other healer. Take it back. There you go.
Healthy body, healthy mind. Heroes never die.
Round 2.
Right by you.
Oh,
Score 1-1.
finally a little bit of competence.
Take care of each other out there.
Hey,
Sometimes I'm not sure why I even bother.
5, 4,
You're welcome.
3,
You're welcome.
2,
You're welcome.
1.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Round 3. Capture the objective.
Toxic Mercy.
Comes down to this. Hello there.
Boosting your damage. Sustaining augmentation.
Come on, Mango. He's not doing shit.
Taking the point. Who is up for a challenge?
Ich sollte schnell zurück.
Clear the flame of my soul.
I gotta support our Hanzo. Our Hanzo's putting in more work. Look at him, he's on point, everything. Oh. Hanzo! I got you up. Get him, Hanzo. Yeah. Don't look at him! Ha.
You can't hide.
You need urgent care.
What was McCree doing? He didn't do shit. He came in the room and walked around, and that was it.
Medical technology is truly extraordinary. Get them away from the objective. I'm Dinah Zeitler.
Hey there.
Sometimes I'm not sure why I even bother.
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
Damage intensified.
I feel like the more you suck at this game, the bigger your googly eyes should get. So that it could just show.
Let vengeance consume you.
Making a full recovery. We're outnumbered. Careful. Enhancing your strength. Not on my watch. Heroes never die.
Zarya, come on. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Seriously?
It's high tide.
Zeit für einen neuen Plan. Ascending.
Oh.
Play of the game.
I can't believe this is competitive. Like, I'm falling asleep here with these fights. There's no rush. There's no excitement. Did you see Zarya? I fucking popped my ult. I was flying midair. I was fucking flying midair. Damage boosting. And she could she was charged. Damage boosted.
have prepared to attack. Select your hero.
I don't want to be pink. I feel like I feel like it paints too much of a target on me when I'm pink.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind.
So we'll just use this skin for now. Since I can just look like basic bitch. I should probably take off the gold too.
Supplying damage increase.
I hear if it weren't for your parents, you'd be as much an outlaw as me.
I feel like people don't pay attention to the gold though, it's common.
I prefer they gave up.
Yeah.
Take the fucking
Well,
pink skin
be
off
careful
though.
what you wish for.
Attack commencing.
Oh, that's fun. That's cool. Umber dude.
I'd better be more careful.
Humanity is shackled.
Skin.
I will find the key.
I don't know who to go and be and stuff.
I'll find my own path.
I'm not used to playing with this caliber of teammates. Didn't have that. I was gonna go with Winston, but then he went in balls deep by himself.
Life protects life.
Thanks. Guys, help me. I'm struggling here.
Tengo que irme.
I won. Enemy
Time
here.
to get clever.
Got an enemy here.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Look at her scoreboard again.
Medical technology is truly extraordinary.
Round 1 complete. Score 0-0. Switching sides.
Yeah, once I complete this stupid battle pass, I'm never gonna play it again. I don't even know if I'm gonna buy the battle pass. I don't even know if I want the Moira skin, cause what's the point if I'm just gonna drop Overwatch?
But go on. Keep pushing me.
Fortnite's more fun cause at least I can play by myself. But if my teammates suck and they go in like by themselves and keep dying, I can just be like, okay guys, I'm gonna solo queue, bye. Oh.
Play of the game.
I love the smell of pulse munitions.
Well, yeah, because people fucking want to play like they're in solo queue. And so then I feel like, what's the point in squatting up if everyone's just gonna go in willy-nilly by themselves and get picked off and then put teammates at a disadvantage because now you're fucking dead? Yeah, it's not fun. So after a while I get tired and then I'm like, alright, cool, I'm getting off, take a break, or, you know, can you blame me? At that point, there's just no point to squatting. Better off solo.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility.
Double kill.
Rest your soul. My spirit burns. transfers between us. A stumble is still a step towards a direction. You're invincible. Now, shoot them.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'm just gonna be Zenyatta. No matter what. Even if there's an army of Sombras that keep on hacking me and killing me from behind.
Tranquility. There is a new sadness in you, brother.
No. I've simply grown tired of pretending I am content.
Perhaps I can share your burden.
You already do.
Make sure you're ready. Who knows what we'll find out there.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Stay away from me.
Be soon.
Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
Reality bends to my will. Heroes never die. Do something!
Temporary setback.
I shouldn't have done that. But I wanted to. I know. I wasted my chance, like, looking back at my team to see where they were. I should have just fucking went in. Like, no help or awareness from my team, you know? With the backline stuff. It blows. At least Mercy healed me.
Failure is acceptable.
Hello.
Giving up is not.
Just like, get off, Zen!
The cycle begins anew.
Ah, shit, I tripped again. Oops.
The outcome is not preordained.
The payload has reached the
I thought I did pretty well with Zen for defending.
A temporary setback.
Oh no, he got me.
It's go time. Helden sterben nicht.
I'm just messing around now. You know? Good ice wall, mate. Good ice wall.
Defeat cannot break one who perseveres.
complete.
Stop the payload.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
All they know how to do is hold right trigger. That's a basic bitch, Mercy healer.
Tranquility.
such petty humor?
Just trying to break the ice.
This will not be won without sacrifice. Be ready.
That's funny.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective
It takes 100 times to learn.
Yeah, but then you see when I actually go, like, Mercy to heal, then the team doesn't really fucking do shit. So I'm just gonna DPS. Alright, Robbie.
Group up, Banda.
A challenge presents itself. Would be appreciated.
EMP activated.
冻住，不许走！
And so the mask falls.
Seconds remaining.
Defeat cannot break one who perseveres.
Hmm.
30 seconds remaining.
Pain is an excellent teacher.
Vamos, esculacha! You are safely.
10 seconds.
My spirit burns.
You want that louder? Another casualty. Securing this objective.
Classic.
Play of the game.
Yeah, you see my stats with our team. Like, I just can't get it up. You know, with this shit here? Like, how do you expect to get hard with a fat, sweaty, smelly, obese fucking cow? You can't. So I can't even fucking get excited, you know? You guys have seen me play before. You guys have played alongside me. You know what it's like. This ain't it.
On how best to utilize you.
In the coming battle, you mean?
Perhaps.
Initial flashpoint. Arena.
On your toes and ready to go.
Enemy inside. Is inevitable. Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. Flashpoint unlocked.
In chaos, more chaos.
Advancing upward. Engaging enemy combatants.
Enemy located.
I offer something more. A cure for all the tales. Need a move to recharge.
Enemy turret protected.
For the punch. Surrender to my will.
Thanks for that.
I offer something more.
Harmony follows.
Engage the objective.
Come to me. I'm working. I'm working. Are you finished? I'm working. High.
They're fucking dumb.
I'm sorry. Over there. Be cautious.
Extra support needed. My ultimate's ready.
Fixating on target.
My thanks. Hello. Greetings. Yes.
Finally, I'm actually on the other team. You know what I mean? Look at the stats on the board.
Threats detected.
The enemy has placed a turret here.
Duplicating Moira.
Gale the Mahal.
The objective is being captured. Let's take it back.
Mm.
Sip for the parched.
The cycle begins again.
Right. Enemy turret ahead. I'm sorry. Enemy turret located.
I understand.
Behold once more.
Join me.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Pass into the iris. Is its own. My spirit burns. I am on the objective, my friends.
I'm working. I'm working. I'm working.
Capabilities max.
Junkia. Secure. Engage the objective. Next, flashpoint. Bomb plants.
Widowmaker here.
Are you finished? Are you finished? No. Praise upon us. Aren't you just pathetic? I require you to charge. Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Enemy turret detected.
Flashpoint unlocked. You're just pathetic. Supercharged and on fire.
Duplicating Mercy.
Is an act. The turret is no more.
Surrender to my will. Aren't you just pathetic?
Harmony follows me.
Not on my watch.
Reverting personality.
Like,
All systems on optimal level.
Pain is an excellent teacher.
Supercharged and on fire.
Helden sterben nicht.
Victory.
finally, I'm like 1 in 10.
Play of the game. Going for the top of it.
No, Abba's playing his own. I don't know. I thought he wanted to join, but he's usually shy to speak up.
Amid discord, we will find tranquility. Double resolution swiftly delivered. My spirit burns. Defeat is the better teacher. Double kill. Doubt shrouds you. Double kill.
You know, effectively, what a healer does is they erase your mistakes. So your poor positioning, your lack of timing, your game sense, we erase that for you and say it's okay and try again. But if you find yourself needing so much hand-holding and healing, I'm sorry, but your healer is not the problem usually, it's you. It's like a fat person that just keeps eating, like, a lot of junk food. And they keep going to the doctor and say, "Doctor, doctor, I'm too fat." And they start blaming the doctor. My doctor sucks. No.
Amid discord.
You see, like, I hardly play Zenyatta. And I have to, like, fucking main him now just to climb back up to where I was. Because I can't play Mercy.
Never.
I wish my healing beam could, like, let me manually override them and, like, fucking aim their gun for them. Wouldn't that be nice if the healing beam, where the damage boost was a toggle, and then all I had to do is just, like, press it, and then boom, I could fucking, like, take over. And then they're all healed up and go on to the next one, take over.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
The barrier of stop the payload. Shall we journey together? The barrier is weakened. The barrier has fallen.
Nah, I like to hold it. I don't like toggling it.
A reminder that life is never easy. Chaos haunts your path.
Oh boy.
We are outnumbered. Be cautious.
That sucked. Nice. Let me guess, you're in plat something? Plat 4?
Does not always lie in victory.
Stop them.
Only gold 3.
A temporary setback.
Enemy turret located. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. I burn eternal.
Surrender to my will.
Defeat cannot break one who perseveres. Listen to my prayer.
Nerf this.
No.
Switching sides.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Push your limits. Nothing breaks that I cannot mend.
Bonjour.
Hello there. I'd rather wait a century for progress than cause the harm you have.
What a joy it must be to feel entitled to patience.
Enhancing your strength.
Is there nothing you can do for this pain?
Think of it as fuel beneath the flames of your vengeance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Ich sollte schnell zurück.
Ah, classic. They need help. I don't know. This sucks.
It takes 100 times to learn. 1,000 times.
Surrender to my will. There's a test subject.
Unfathomable prowess.
You can't hide.
What turns? I am restored. The turret lies before us. It is quite
Dragon consume you!
Oh my god.
Repetition is the path to mastery.
60 seconds remaining.
Enemy turret ahead.
You cannot escape me.
They check in.
to Samoa. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Lycus.
I carry my burdens alone. No mistakes.
Yeah,
no
go for
mercy.
it. There's nothing going on anyways. Good night. Always.
Stay close.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know.
Heal you if you stray.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let's ride.
I don't need luck. I'll be silver tonight. But I don't care anymore.
I'm at the height of my performance.
Eyes on the bad guys.
Come on, let's push him out.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves.
Bunch together.
I won't falter. Heroes never die. No hay vuelta atrás. Healing pylon out.
Nerf this.
Stay away. Pylon destroyed. Cover me. ¿Cuántas veces más voy a fallar? Healing pylon deployed.
I'm on the objective. Come over if you want to cut.
冻住，不许走。Mi viaje solo se hace más largo.
Enemy turret down.
I'm really feeling the heat.
Healing pylon out. Working on your injuries. Keep close.
My duty is being done.
Cool, I finally got rezzed.
Heed the plan. Divergence leads to defeat.
Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks for the deadline.
Thank you.
Humanity is
Strengthen your
shackled.
capabilities.
I will find the key.
4, 3,
Do you guys ever see other Mercy players, like, are they damage boosting and rezzing? Or are they just holding the piss beam?
Purge the enemy from our objective. May I?
Speeding up.
Where the fuck did everyone go? They went chasing the kill. Okay.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. For the parched.
What's up?
Dude, Overwatch isn't fun anymore. This shit sucks, it's boring. It's cancer.
Hear my bell.
Why am I always 1v1ing their tank? Jeez. The diva's always on me. The fuck?
Interesting.
Bad guys, take them out.
iris.
Send them packing.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Look at that. All that for a measly fucking level. No, I can't anymore. I'm sick and tired of fucking Overwatch. I'm sick and tired of fucking losing. I'm sick and tired of fucking noobs. The game is way too old for people to like not even know how to fucking play the game. You know, the shit came out in 2016, 2015, some shit like that. And people are still fucking confused about fucking what Winston does. I'm sick and tired of it. Did you guys know that fucking 60% of the games that are played are like 6 years or more? 6 years older or more? Did you know that? 60%? It's just the same shit. Overwatch, Call of Duty, League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite. Yeah, it is. Warcraft. Over half of the games. And I'm not talking about, like, the number of games. I'm talking about the player base in each of them. If we were to take the entire player base in each game, it's 60% of the population. Plays games that are... Yeah. Anyways. Thank you, Sassy. What's this? Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. Fuck yeah. Why didn't I just fucking pop open Fortnite sooner? Why didn't I just fucking play Fortnite tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna grind the fucking battle pass because there's only fucking 10 days left. Well, fuck Overwatch. What's the point in grinding the fucking battle pass if I don't even want to fucking play it? You know? This is cute. I like this. Thank you. Dude, this skin is so much better. I love this one more than the other one that they had earlier in the week. Thank you so much. It reminds me of someone that I know. I used to know. Does it remind you, chat, of someone you used to know? Bears an oddly strange resemblance. Starts with an O, ends with an E. Orange? Orange? Aren't you glad? Mm. It's pretty. Hey, this is for that skin. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. I'm ready to murder someone. I'm got no squad. I go solo. Wait. I wanted to see the shop. Am I so cute? No. Okay. Dude, I fucking hate Thursdays. Thursdays are like the bane of my fucking existence. Every other day is chill, it's fine. Thursdays are the ones where it's like, it's too early, I can't sleep, and then it's like I stay up, and then I start to get tired, and then it's like, oh, but fucking stay up. Ah, fuck Thursdays, man. Fuck Thursday. God damn it, dude. It's funny. His head is there. I like this pet dog thing, but I don't know how to get it as a pet. I don't know if there's pets in this game or something. I don't know. Who is Lewis Hamilton? That sounds like a president. 7 years. He doesn't look like a president. Oh my god. Is that like a Lewis Hamilton thing? Oh, I use an F1 I see. Then why does he look like a rapper? I love the dog. I've been posting pics on that before. Remember? I guess no one remembered or everyone ignored it. Damn, she looks like the chick that tried to murder Beatrix and kill Bill. They should have put 2 bullseyes on her. Oh no, not worth it. I wouldn't use the skin.
There once was a squad that readied up with outfits a fancy to say what's up. Their hopes were high for a win that day. Go me squatty boys go. See there the storm she come to whittle us down and leave just one. Grab your squad quick on the run. Let's take our dub and go.
Hey, it's the Asian guy. Oh my god. You know that one YouTuber that did the Fortnite dancing in New York and stuff? It was funny. Ah. Wait. What? Haunted Hush. Okay. I like that one more. With much more. Yeah, that one, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna pee, but I want to put on that video for you guys while I do that, cause it's funny to me. No, guys, not you. No, no. Is it time? I don't know if it is. And these dudes give me anxiety a lot of the time because anytime I try to, like, I stand up to do something or I wake up, it's like, run, 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 all the time, always, always like that. And it makes me feel bad because I feel like I have to hurry or something, you know? like they're fucking dying, they need to like go out and piss, or else they're gonna explode. But other times I'm like, I let them out so much. Come on, who else here lets their dogs out 4 times a day? At least, if not more. Sometimes even 5 or 6 times a day. You know how much I used to let them out before? I used to let them out like twice. Oh, midnight, you do that? 5, 6 times a day? Alright, well, you got me. Yeah. Do they bark at you like crazy every time you have to like get up and do something, thinking that it's for them and it's only for them? Who the fuck is this Asian Jeff kid? What? Look at this. Look. Um. I put Fortnite Asian guy in the search bar, and it's full of this Asian Jeff kid. But I guess they're a partnered Twitch streamer who earns $200,000. I guess that's his bio. But he's just a little boy. Why does he look like he's like 9 or 10 years old, but then he has like a mustache? That's funny. No, it's this guy. Oh, what? Isn't his name like Park? Did he delete the video? Did this man get cancelled? Yeah, see, it's this one. Never mind, I'm not gonna hunt for it. Here, watch this, I guess, while I'm gone.